Hi guys, welcome to the unboxing and full review of this ManiGoo smartwatch. Comes in this really nice box, and here is what we get. We get the watch band separately, but it also is a good thing because we can replace it if you want to replace it with another kind of watch band if you like. But I mean, it's a nice one here, I don't see any problem. But if you think you want to have it like with a different style or different color, you can replace it. You can see it comes with this standard mounting function here, which is really helpful. You can see the watch itself. It's nice, sleek, beautiful, really nice design. It has also very beautiful back with sensors, and it also comes with a charging cable with a magnetic charger, which is pretty much standard these days. The good thing, it's a solid magnet. You can see you can even hold the watch with this thing. Sometimes you get very weak magnets. Here we get a very strong one. That's really important for a safe charge. And we get a user manual which comes in different languages: English, French, German, Italian, Spanish, and then 2 Asian languages. But it's actually not a complicated watch. It's a very easy watch, even though it has a lot of functions. But you don't actually have to read the instruction manual. You can charge it up, connect it, and use it right away. So here we are after wearing the watch for 4 days. Yeah, 4 days. I've been testing this watch night and day. And how has my experience been? And I can tell you, I'm really excited. I'm very happy with it. Most of the things have been really working good. In general, we can consider this a very solid, very good watch, but I'm going to show you everything on the watch and on the app. So let's start with the watch. Here again we have it, and you can see it's still in very good condition. It looks like it's a solid watch, really sturdy, but still flexible enough with the wristband to be very comfortable day and night. So regarding the weight and size and shape and everything has been working good. So how is the software going? Here we are on the screen, which I've been using most of the time, but when you long press you can select between different watch faces, and you have even many more on the app itself. I'm going to show you that. You can see many really nice watch faces with a lot of information. What you also can see, the battery here, that's the battery of the watch. After 4 days we are still on 70%, which is huge. I mean, you can imagine how long this will take to drain the battery fully. This will be at least 2 weeks or so. So let's go into details. What we have from the top is this menu here with the settings. That's really good. It shows the time, it shows the connectivity level. We have also some settings like a do not disturb. We have the possibility to go into the settings right away. Then here we can search for the phone. You can see it's vibrating right now. Then we have some more information, and we can adjust the brightness between level 1, which is really low, which would be perfect during the night, and 5, which is quite bright. It's not super bright, but bright enough so you can easily see it outside. I've been using this on level 5, and you can see battery still on 70% after 4 days. So this is what I like. Here is status information, and down we have the notification. What I don't like so much, that the WhatsApp gave me a lot of notifications which are actually no notifications, just saying, yeah, WhatsApp web is currently active. I mean, that's actually not a problem from the watch, it's a problem from the WhatsApp, but some of the watches or apps are filtering that out. I hope they can improve that on the long term. We can either delete all the messages at once, or we can go into single messages and delete them. This is how it should be. Not many watches are supporting that, but here we have it. The writing itself is not really large. If you are wearing reading glasses, you would definitely need them also here for the text, because it's rather small. Here on the left side we have all the information. I'm going to show you more. On the right side we have some health information, which we always have regarding calories and steps and distance we have been walking. Here we have the heart rate. Of course, it's not working when I'm not wearing it. I had the impression that it was working really good. There's also an additional screen when we go down from the heart rate, where we have a daily overview, which is really nice. And on the right side, we have the sleep. I think I've seen more information. Maybe it's just on the left side. We'll find out. And that's it. So let's go to the left side. We have the sports data, same thing as we had on the right side. Then we can start with some fitness activity, walking, running, hiking. You can see there are a couple of different things. What I really like here, especially with the swimming, a lot of watches don't have swimming. Here we have the swimming and it's working really good. I've already been rinsing this watch under running water for a long time and it didn't bother the watch. So it's not doing anything. It's not moving around or so. With some of the smart watches, it's moving around the screen. When it touches the water here, it's not going to happen. So you can swim forever and it won't do anything. If you want to stop, you can do this here and end and then return. For me, it has been working really good. I've been using usually yoga for some fitness activity. And so we even have the sports records here on the watch. Of course, we also have it in the app, but it's really convenient to have it here in the watch itself. What's also good regarding the watch, I mean, you have been watching this, that the screen works really good. It's really nice, it's beautiful, it's responsive, it's really good. Sometimes the letters are a little bit small, but it's really nice to work with it. And usually most of the watches, when you tap a couple of times, like when the screen is going into the battery saving mode and you click again, most of the watches would go back to the main screen. Here we are staying on the same side. That's really helpful. And you can see we have this information here, also heart rate over time, and also some of the details, really a lot of information already here. And you can see that the heart rate has been working. It started on a high level and then I stopped and I was in relaxing mode, and this exactly represents that. Then heart rate again, same as on the right side. Here also sleep again, same thing. Then the SpO2, which you can measure right away from here. Music control. If you have some app on the phone, you can control the music from here. Here's some weather information, but there's no prediction or so, no history. It's just the current weather. Then we have the stopwatch. What's really good, we have the current time. A lot of stopwatch functions from other smartwatches, they don't provide the current time, but this is really important. So there's a huge plus here. Unfortunately, there's no multitasking. You cannot go back to the main screen, otherwise it will go back to 0. And then same thing here with the timer. I mean, it's a nice thing. We have all these predefined timers. We can also set a customized timer, which is really good. But when we start it, we cannot go to the main screen back, but we see the current time, which is also helpful. You can see when we do that, we go back to the timer, it's reset. So if you're using that for longer time, like timer or stopwatch, it has to be on this screen. You have to stay on this screen. Messages again, same thing. Find phone has been working. Then these settings. Display again, watch, there here the watch faces. Then the shock, that's really good. You can set the level, how much of vibration you want. Let's say to get notification from your alarms or other notifications or so, but it's on the same level for everything. But at least we can set it. This is not possible with all the watches. Then we can choose from different languages. You can see many different languages here available. QR code to connect, and then the system again. So we have a lot of information here already on this screen, and again how this watch is reacting, how the screen is behaving, all these scroll things. It's really nicely made. Yeah, definitely very smooth, very good, very convenient, and the watch is really beautiful. And one last thing here regarding the watch, regarding these two buttons here. Here we have the main button to turn it on and off. It works also to turn off, let's say during the night. That's really helpful. Not every watch has this option here to turn it off. And here we have the sports mode directly. We can start it really easy. So I love this thing here. This is very helpful, and the buttons are really nice. They are not sticking out too far, but they can be felt very easily, and they work very well. I have seen many buttons with other smartwatches which worked really hard and not really in a good way. So these are one of the best buttons which I've seen on smartwatches so far. Yeah, one other thing regarding the display, what you have to tell, of course, there's no option for an always on display. The maximum, I think, is 6 seconds, which you can have it turned on. After that, it will go into battery safe mode. And also there's no touch to wake. You can see there's nothing. Sometimes watches have a touch to wake. That's not available here. Then here we are on the app, and you can see we have actually 4 different functions, and everything has been working really good. I mean, the watch has been always connected, and when I left the area where I had the phone and came back, it was reconnecting instantly. Then we have the steps which are counted, and you can see it for every day. You have nice history also for the exercises. You can go back to any day and find your history and go into details and see everything, heart rate and also other details. Then we have the 24/7 heart rate recording. You can go also back to other days. Sleep, same thing, with a lot of information regarding deep sleep, light sleep and awake time, also with the history. Weight you would have to record on your own, and the SpO2, unfortunately it's never synchronized between the watch and the app, but you have it on the watch. Here same thing regarding the exercises. Then here the tab with the watch. Here we find most of the settings. We see if it's connected or disconnected. We could also disconnect it from here if you want, or unpair. Then we have the 4 alarms. They have been working really good. They have been waking me up easily, and the good thing, we can even add more than 4 alarms. A lot of watches have just 4 alarms. Here we have more. I don't know how many, but a lot. Find device we had already. Then the dial galleries, one of the highlights here definitely for this watch. We have a lot where we can choose from, and they are really nice. For some of the smartwatches we have a lot, but they are not nicely made. Here they are also nicely made, and a lot of them come with really a lot of information. We have a lot of different watch faces. You could choose another one every day. The only thing is, I think, as far as I've seen, there's just one which you can choose at one time. I mean, some of them, they are pre-installed. You cannot change them, but there's just one which you can define from here. It takes a little bit of time till it syncs, but it's there. But if you select the next one, it will replace the one which you have been chosen previously. Then call reminder. For every call you get notification on your watch. Camera, as usual, how it works, you can shake it and then you can make a picture notification reminder. There are some limitations here. You have a lot of apps, but these are the apps which you can pick. There are no more apps than these ones here. If you need notification from other apps, it's not possible. Normal sedentary reminder here, as you have on a lot of other watches as well. Drinking reminder, do not disturb mode. You can set it for the night. That's really helpful. Health monitor to turn on 24/7, to have the heart rate check 24/7. Raise to wake, you can exclude the night, so the watch won't disturb you when you're moving around during the night. That's one thing which is really important. You want to have this thing. Here on the right side as well, then the profile with some target unit, time format, and then even user guide, FAQs, and so feedback. It's really very comprehensive. So it has almost everything what you really could want, especially at this price, and everything is working solid. I haven't found anything which like failed or so. So it's a really nice, reliable, good watch which has almost everything what you want, which you can imagine, especially at this price. And so I can give you full recommendation on this watch, and I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.